if you don't have a gimmick attached to you, it's hard to even go viral or be heard. So do you yourself use any gimmicks to be heard or to be seen to go viral? Don't lie, don't cap, keep it 100. This is the viral way. I done seen some shit.
You seen shit, but that don't mean that it's what it is. Let's just talk about it since you want to bring it up.
Come on, let's get to it.
Let's just talk about it. Okay,
nip slip gate. We're going to call it nip slip gate.
Okay, look. I come home from the airport. I get on live because I was so pissed off that my puppy London has shit everywhere in my room and I got carpet. So when I come home, I'm already irritated. If you look at the video, you could tell that my mood seemed like I was irritated. So as I'm talking in the camera and I take one sleeve out, mama whole titties just bubble on there. They made a cameo. Now, it's an arguing, a debate of if I did not do that shit on purpose. Like, I was horrified. I instantly covered myself, turned around and started screaming, put my arm back in my sleeve and was like, fuck it. But whoever recorded me, you should be ashamed of yourself. Let's just start right there. I did not intend on going viral. And the crazy thing about that video is it's 3, almost 4 years old.
Is that right?
It's an old video.
Because I seen it, I'm not going to lie.
I don't even got my teeth done in the video.
I'm like, she did this on purpose.
I did not do that on purpose.
The video did what it was supposed to do. It got your name out there.
It was never supposed to be
that. But the reaction, I'm like, that's good marketing. You know what I'm saying?
That was completely the fuck on accident. On my mama, that was on accident. On everything I loved, that was an accident. I genuinely was like, bro, what the fuck, Anaya? In my head, I'm like, what the actual fuck? Only because there'll be a lot of people that follow me that don't say nothing. Like, I never know who's watching my lives. So I be trying not to put up anything that this person might be following me and watching me and trying to see how I am as an artist. So I don't be trying to do stuff. Now,
ain't this happened multiple times?
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, let's get to it.
It didn't happen multiple times. Okay? Now look, that went viral. When that went viral, people were calling my phone. It was like, Anaya, you need to capitalize off this. I'm talking about so many people, huge people, you wouldn't even think. I was like, bro, you calling me to make this go something? So then it was like, yo, you should start an OnlyFans and make money off of this.
Oh, shit, okay.
And I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do an OnlyFans. I don't want to be seen as that type of woman. They was like, it just depends on how you sell it with your music. Just promote music, do-da-da-da. This is the truth, okay? I know it's been a great debate on social media, so now you hear it from me. When I do Mornings with Anaya, I've had... Whew,
just say it.
This is on OnlyFans we're talking about.
No, it's on Instagram.
Okay.
Mornings with Anaya, I do my morning routines, but I did purposely have a few nip slips.
That's what I just
on
said.
On Instagram. Not that video, though.
She wants to get all
just to admit. I seen the video.
It's not that video. It's not that video.
No, I wasn't talking about that when I said I seen multiple.
No. On Everything I Love, the shit that they got out, those was not on purpose. On my mama, they were. I'm not kidding. I swear to God, I'm not kidding. And the reason why is because I didn't start doing it somewhat on purpose until I started going viral. Anything before that viral moment, it was not on purpose. Now, let me tell you why. When I got my breasts done, I lost feeling in my nipples. So,
ouch.
So my second time getting my breasts done, this is my third time, I just got my breasts reduced. They were bigger than this. At that time, my breast was big, and you could look it up, you could talk to a doctor, they gonna say the same shit that I'm about to tell you. You lose feeling in your nipples, so you don't be knowing if you have a nip slip or not. I don't feel nothing. So if my nipple is showing, I don't know. I can't feel it. I don't feel shit. You normally feel like a little breeze go past you, so you know. I don't have no feeling that way. So a lot of that shit that was happening when my breast was big and I was just nip slips and I couldn't tell that my nipple was out. Now, when that shit started going viral, maybe like last year, that's when I was like, you know what? Maybe I should.
So you started pulling them out on purpose to gain traction and go viral.
After I went viral.
So it is a marketing ploy, safe to say.
After the viral moment, that's when I started taking other people's opinions about marketing it, just not in a very raunchy way.
Now let me ask you this. What made you get your breasts done? Was this to enhance your career, to enhance your image, or was this a self type of
something that I wanted to do. I've always been very small, very petite. Like wear size 00 or I've always been a small person. So even before all of this, I was like, bro, when I get the money, I'm gonna get my breasts done because I want to. So I got the money for it. Why not? It's not for anybody else.
Was it worth losing the feeling in them?
No. I mean, it was no pro or con because you gonna suck on it regardless. The fuck?
I mean,
Can't feel it. Yeah.
I don't know.
It defeats the part where nigga even suck.
Not really. I mean, because
that's like if I don't get an operation.
I don't have feeling, but I'm not completely 1,000% numb. Like you got to be in a right spot, a certain area where they did not like down here they cut below, but on certain parts of my nipple, it's just like you got to be at the right spot now. Before that, I'm ticklish. Don't do that. Wait a minute. Hold on now. But now you can suck away, my love. Just make sure you get the right spot in the meantime.
That's wild to me. I would never. If they told me, hey, you're going to lose feeling
They
in
didn't
your
tell
dick.
me that. You don't always lose feeling. It's not an always thing. It just depends on you and your body. Everybody don't.
Is it case by case?
Yeah. Like some girls, they got theirs cut down the middle. So they really don't have no feeling because they got cut down the middle of their nipple.
That's wild.
Mine is actually underneath my breast where they insert it.
So
I
do you
still
have an
a little
OnlyFans?
I do have an OnlyFans.
And does this consist of the same type of activities as far as pulling your titties out,
No.
doing some wild shit?
Nah.
Or is it strictly you're on there cooking and playing spades, or?
I do everything on there. I do karaoke. I be dancing while I'm cooking. I do a lot of shit on OF. I promote my music. Same things that I'll do on Instagram or Bigo, I do on there. I do no different because I've had fans tell me like, yo, I wish you would go back to doing this, or can you make your lives like this? I'm very... I do very good communication with my fans. When they DM me, I pay attention to stuff that they tell me that they really liked or inspired them, and I keep going with it.
So management actually told you, hey, you should get OnlyFans.
Yes.
So they're really telling artists, hey, if you're a female, get OnlyFans, you're going to go up.
I got the text message to prove it.
Yeah,
like,
they promoting the ratchet. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, because I was curious about this. Like, what's making all these female
Yeah.
rappers get OnlyFans, and now
No,
we got
the
to actually...
real reason
And
why-
you got to think about it too, bro. Like, it's so many men out there that, we talk about all the time that they don't get no type of action or whatever, and then they go and buy it. I feel like a lot of the girls that make the OnlyFans don't even really put nothing on there.
I don't.
They just got niggas just, you feel me, just
Nah,
getting
they
the bread
put
up.
shit on
Like, I don't-
Just got
I have a
getting
They
the
list.
bread
put
up.
shit, niggas ain't just paying for
But
nothing.
it's
They put
every-
shit
it's
on.
What I'm
every
saying is that,
woman's
like,
different.
my bad, not to cut you off, but like it might not be like to the extreme. Like they might be getting away with just whatever. Because
That's me.
I've seen celebrities. The OnlyFans topic is crazy, but I've seen like smaller OnlyFans creators pretty much complain that celebrities were getting OnlyFans because it was kind of taken away from them, and they was really on there going crazy. And then you got Cardi B just in a bra and underwear. That's not really doing
just
nothing for
sweeping
nobody.
and type shit, and they watching her
I
sweep.
mean,
Yeah, like-
to be honest with you, I don't show my cookie. I don't do no sex videos. I'm not playing with no toys. Ain't no masturbation going on. The only thing you're going to get from Anaya Love Note is my titties, or I might be like in a thong or some booty shorts or the crop top. That's as far. I make my money from just
That
that.
ain't enough for me monthly. You feel
Sex,
me?
hey,
Niggas be-
sex sales.
I mean, it just depends on my personality is also involved in it. When I go live, I don't just stand there and look all sexy for you to spend money. I have fun with them. I make them feel involved. Like, I'll do my routine. I'll let them pick my outfit. Let me try on these clothes. And when people feel involved, that's what make them stay. Not just sitting there and you just staring at the camera looking all in your lingerie and I'm supposed to give you money. Like, no, interact with them. Make it fun.
OnlyFans is deep.
But you know what though?
It's not. I'm not saying for you. I'm saying for the men that's out there paying
They
for
got
it. Like
men
you said,
that's on OnlyFans.
that's
Bro, you
doing
got to
that.
realize
Yeah.
most of these niggas is losers. Most of these dudes out here is losers. You know what I'm saying?
There's
This
men on
is-
OnlyFans, bro.
This is the only interaction they can
I'm
really
not saying
get.
that. I'm just like you just said. That's the only interaction. So to feel that good to where you just gotta watch a girl clean up and cook, and then if you don't go get one in real life, that's wild.
Shit crazy.
Some people
Get one to
say
clean and
it's
cook for you
Yeah,
at home. Like, what's wrong with you
and
niggas?
You get the benefits of that. This is benefiting.
Okay,
you.
so let me ask you this. By perpetuating the very same thing that we're saying is wrong with the game, aren't you kind of playing the same hand? Like you said, we want women to, or you said you want to change the narrative of I want to bring it back to the essence. But at the same time, you like, hey, I did whatever I had to do to get further to where I gotta get. And every artist is thinking the same thing you're thinking.
I mean,
this is what's viral, this was trending, so I'm gonna do this to get further. And by the time they get there, it's so good. It's like, I'm not stopping this. It's a money train.
Right.
Fuck the essence. I'm eating.
Well,
OnlyFans, everything.
And you got your manager telling you to do the OnlyFans thing, and you talking about you ready to go back and forth with the labels. That's gonna be even more difficult.
Well, no. See, let me explain it to you. That, as far as changing the narrative of the type of music that I make, that's one thing. OnlyFans is not as bad as it used to be during COVID. There's a lot of businesses that have a OF for their businesses. There are girls on there just showing their feet, making millions of dollars just showing feet. It's not as bad as it was during COVID. On top of that, to be real with you, a lot of artists are not making money off their music. And that's just what that is. So when it comes time to take care of your family, I don't have kids. But for those who do have kids, when I got on OnlyFans and I saw what was on there, and I was like, oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was. For me, it just depends on the type of man that you are and what type of man that you have and the type of content that because there's couples on there
Like what
making
you mean
money.
type of man that you are? You mean like as far as you having a man and OnlyFans?
No, yeah, so I have dated guys and I told them up front, like, yo, I just started an OF. If you look at my OF, I have less than 200 people that follow me on there, and I like it small. It's on the link in my bio. If you go to my link and see it, you go see it. But I'm not promoting it on Instagram's page and on TikTok and on here. I don't promote it. You get what I'm saying? So I use that money for my music. When I gotta pay my team or my makeup artist, my videographer, I gotta get shit done. That's an extra bag right there that's gonna help me musically and not taking money out of my bill money. So most artists, they use that to either put that towards just their bills, and then you got another bank account that goes towards your career. But do you know how hard it is to have one bank account and you gotta choose whether, okay, I gotta pay my rent this month, but damn, I really need to get in the studio because I ain't put out music in a long time. At the end of the day, if you don't know how that feels to not have people back you up, to not have a label back you up, to not have no rich nigga put money in your pocket and pay your bills for you, you gonna have to make a decision. I had to get to a point where, you know what, Anaya? I don't care what nobody say. I gotta take care of this. My mom needs help. My little brother locked up. He need money on his books. I got shit I gotta take care of. So that is my reasoning. Everybody got their own reason. I'm not just on there just to be on there. I got a reason.
Well, everybody got a reason. The
Yeah,
reason
nah,
is
But no,
like she
because
said,
I've met girls who just get on there just to get on there. You don't got kids. You don't got no dream. You don't got no goals. You're not paying for shit.
They want the
money.
bag.
The
It's
money
just
is the
there.
That's the reason.
It's just there to go buy shoes. But with me, it's like, bro, if I could take this little bit of money, put money on my brother's books.
But is this
They
safe to
thinking
say?
they thinking the same thing.
Everybody
Nah,
different.
but go back to what she was saying earlier. Like you said, Mike Jack and them didn't have streaming. Lil Kim and them didn't have OnlyFans. They still got to where they got to.
And at the end of the day, we don't know what. Pause. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, motherfuckers was selling drugs. Let's be real. Even female artists back then was also selling drugs to pay for stuff. Everything wasn't just through the label. If you weren't up there, motherfuckers was still on TV, Living Color, all of that, and still wrote. Just because they didn't have what we have now don't mean nothing. Everybody had to do what they had to do to get where they had to go.
The point was what he was saying earlier, like you was talking about wanting to change the narrative.
I'm not changing. I don't have nothing to do with changing the narrative for OnlyFans. The only thing that I said I was changing the narrative.
I'm more so talking about as an artist, where you were saying like where music need to get back to.
That's my music. That don't got nothing to do with what I'm doing as far as OF and the type of music that I'm making.
I would say
You think we're gonna view you differently? If you're doing OnlyFans and you do music, we're still gonna view you in a whole space of it. We're not gonna separate the music from your.
I mean,
from your
but
life.
no. But what was asked to me is the narrative of my music, the type of music that I make.
You don't think that definitely in today's time, right? That what you do outside of music directly correlates and affects what goes on in your music career. You don't think that has any correlation, especially in today's time?
I mean, it do and it can, but it also depends on you. Like how your marketing is. There are women who have OnlyFans that just show their feet. And they take that money and do whatever they want with it. If I'm not on there and busting it wide open and doing God knows what, then it's not gonna affect me that deeply because I'm not exposing all this. I'm not on there masturbating and fucking on camera. But my breast was already going viral. The only thing I did was capitalize off of it.
No, we're not mad at the capitalization.
No, I know that part.
The
but
only message I'm trying to convey is, on one hand, you can't be Lauryn Hill, and then on the other hand, I'm on OF.
Why can't
going viral, throwing my like it's not gonna be respected. We're gonna look at you like a fraud. Like,
again,
okay, you're preaching this, but then you're living something else. It's like your actual personality. It has to match up nowadays.
I don't feel like people should judge people on their bag. Like at the end of the day, I've only had OF for a short period of time, and I was like, bro, I don't want to do it. Bump all of that, okay? Because when it comes down to your lights being off and you not having nowhere to sleep or whatever, just like men, y'all get out there and y'all hustle. Y'all go sell this, sell that, sell this, whatever, get on the block, whatever. This girl, she go strip. What is the difference?
Well,
there's
it's a
women.
huge difference.
No,
Yeah.
listen. Why is it a difference? Let me ask you this. Why is it a difference from this stripper being butt ass naked every night in front of men, thousands of men, hundreds of men, versus this woman who's only in her panties and booty shorts in the comforts of her own home and probably only got 100 people or 70 people looking at her. She's not buck naked. She's not busting it wide open. Cookie not out. She's on there for maybe an hour versus this woman who's fully, completely butt ass naked, sucking and doing whatever else. What is the difference?
I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna look at both of them the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the stripper the same as I'm looking at the female that's at home in her bra and panties, dancing around, doing funny things.
I had some men tell me different, but
put
whatever.
it in my hand. If I'm dealing with a woman and she wants to do OnlyFans, you gonna have to break me off too. That's just how it's gonna be.
I'm your manager now. I need a percentage.
If I'm cool with that, then because you want to show the whole world whatever, like you said, panties and ass and all that, no different. That's like the strippers that say, "Well, I only strip, but I don't do the fucking and sucking." They might say that, but we're still gonna look at you like you.
I only asked what was the difference because I've had men tell me that there was a difference. So I was genuinely asking, what is the difference?
I'm saying from my optics, I'm gonna look. I put them all in the same category. I ain't gonna say y'all. I put them in the same category. If you do OnlyFans and you strip, same category to me.
I mean, hey, I teach his own.
It's if you're comfortable with that reality, it should be no sweat off your back. We're just more so saying, as far as like, okay, if I'm gonna be rapping and preaching certain messages for people to follow and listen to you preach those messages, you gotta like walk the walk.
My love, if I'm if I make a record talking about love, and that love song and that love record go crazy, you gonna tell me, oh, I'm not about to sign her because she had a OnlyFans?
No, that's not what he's saying.
No. I'm speaking from a consumer aspect.
The lane you going in, it might work in your favor. But I just seen something where the lady, she had an OnlyFans, but she was a teacher. She lost her job for being a teacher for having an OnlyFans. So in today's world, it affect that. But the lane you going in with music and being trying to be a mogul is might work for you, but it's still gonna view you differently when you do go in those rooms or you do go meet those executives.
I mean, if they do, that's what it is. But the difference between me and her is I'm not in front of other people's kids and then teaching them every day. You got this 5-year-old I'm in front of, and then when I go home, I'm half naked. You get what I'm saying? As an artist or an influencer versus a teacher, I mean, I don't think I would want my teacher being butt ass naked where my kid can go find their teacher on OF and then you come to school and you got to be in front of me. But again, I don't know what her business look like. I don't know what she's struggling at home. So that's
okay.
Why judge her? Because it's no different from not judging
I'm not
you.
saying I'm judging her. I'm just saying if I had kids, if I had a daughter or if I had a son, especially a son, There's been plenty of times little boys fall in love with their teachers.
Isn't that hypocritical though? Because what she's doing outside the classroom would be like you saying, well, I'm doing this outside of music. Like she's not on OnlyFans in front of your kids. That's what she's doing at home to pay her bills.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't want my son to look up and see my teacher is naked.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Your son shouldn't be on OnlyFans, number one. So he wouldn't know that she's naked. But what I'm saying is, the same way he was saying you don't want to be judged because like, hey, I got to pay bills and studio time. She could be having a hardship in life where, hey, I got to pay this and this, and teaching ain't paying enough. So I'm on OnlyFans in my off time. So why, you know what I'm saying?
That's a contradiction. You're right. You're right.
I was
judging her for the same thing you're doing.
I feel exactly what you're saying, and I agree with you. So maybe I am judging her. So let me rephrase what I'm saying to you is, at the end of the day, it's all about how you do it. That's just what it is. If she a teacher and she not showing shit and it's still just presentable, then whatever. If you a teacher and you sucking dick on camera, I mean, I don't know. That's just what you do in your personal life. I guess like you said, it's really no difference. But at the end of the day, I think it's just how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
And a couple of minutes ago too, we were talking about like kind of comparing. We were comparing drug dealing. We was comparing drug dealing to the OnlyFans thing and how what's the difference, right? That's kind of what you were saying. I don't think that there's a difference, obviously, like physically what they're doing, but at the end of the day, both people are doing something that more than likely is frowned upon. So I think that's what we're trying to get at is like you're more so making it like, well, I'm doing like the diet version, but it's like selling drugs, for instance. If I go outside and you feel me, I sell some drugs, it's no, oh, I was just selling it lightweight if I get caught by the police. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm still doing something wrong. People are still looking at me as a drug dealer, regardless of if I go home and take care of 5 kids and I'm the biggest family man.
So let me ask you a question.
I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just saying that.
I want you to feel like we grilling you over this.
Oh, baby, look, that's not the case.
Okay, cool. You good. It more so was, because we all going off topic. I just wanted to know, do you feel as a woman in today's society, you cannot break in the rap game without using sex to sell it?